Hello, everyone remotely present. Welcome back.
We've got lunch in front of us right now, so it's going to be really hard for me to focus about anything when there's food in front of me, but we have...
So we're doing, what are those things on YouTube called where people eat and then you sit and watch them? A mukbang? A mukbang or a mukbang, however you say it.
I've never heard that. What is that?
It's literally what we're doing right now.
Oh, okay.
Like, this is, like, something people totally do. Sit there and get some lunch, which I think that makes it really nice.
Well, it'll be fun when we start uploading our vlogs and we're home, because this is all we do. Like, we'll just drive somewhere just to go eat, so a lot of these conversations happen while we're eating, so it fits. I feel better. Don't you feel better?
Yeah.
Like,
I feel
we've
like
got
it's
some
nice.
food in front of us, like, okay.
Oh, just so you know what we're eating, we are having some taco wraps. Good stuff.
Delicious.
Really good. Also, update, we have an Instagram, at remotely present, now on the Instagram.
Yeah, very easy. We got the tag, remotely present.
We'll
no
link-
complications, no underscores, just remotely present.
I'll link it down below. Just click it. So today what we're going to be doing is eating our lettuce wraps and going through, if my computer will turn on, going through conversation starters that we find online. But right now, okay. So I just went through some of them. They were stupid. It was like, how many pets do you think you'd want? Just irrelevant crap. Okay.
Like interview questions?
Yeah. So, I thought this one was nice. When you were growing up, what was your dream job? Is any part of that still true?
You go first.
Okay, so my dream job when I was little was I wanted to be a hairdresser until I was about 12, and then I wanted to be a dentist. Both of those, I'm not gonna lie, both of those I did try. The dentist part, I tried in college. I took a biology class, and it just did not go well. It just didn't go well for me. So I scratched that, decided that's not what I want to do. Now we're on a completely opposite end of the spectrum. But with the hairstyling, Courtney's clips.
Do you want to show us, not your own hair,
You guys.
your client's hair?
Yeah, this is my first and only client. She likes to come to Courtney's Clips every 6 weeks. We do her clips.
She gives me a healthy trim.
Yeah, just a trim. Today we did take off a little bit more. We're working towards
like
that.
An inch and a half.
Yeah, we're working towards that. But like you could see, we just have really nice, clean ends there.
Hold on.
Really good stuff. I cut my own hair.
Well, it's all like kinked now because... But you know when your hair, you get it cut and it feels like a paintbrush because it's just like blunt and it's like... nice. That's how my hair feels right now.
So if any of you guys are interested, Courtney's Clips, comment down below where you guys live, your address, comment down below everything, and if you want a Courtney's clip, let me know. Hit me up. So I would say I would still really love to become a cosmetologist. I would love to go to cosmetology school, learn how to cut hair for real, learn how to dye hair, learn how to do all of that stuff. Just to know how. Just for my own personal knowledge and people around me. Not that I would want to ever work at a hair salon or anything like that, but just to know. So that's still a goal. I would still really like to go to a cosmetology school sometime in my life. Maybe after I retire. Go ahead.
Is it my turn now?
Yeah, I was just going to say that. It was your turn.
Well, I have a really big imagination, so the list of what I've wanted to be is just, like, so long. There's so many things I want to be, but I think one main one that I want to be is famous. I know everyone wants to be famous, but I've always, like, no matter, like, I can't sing, I can't play instruments, I wouldn't say I'm widely funny, I don't do very outrageous things. But to be famous, like I said in our very first audio podcast, was something I wanted to be when I grew up. So, next. Do you want me to point to one and I'll read it out loud this time?
I have to find one.
Okay.
So, in case you guys were wondering, These are some funny pickup lines according to this website. How's it hanging? Or, that one's inappropriate. Can't read that. That's rude. Or just yo. If you guys just want to pick up anyone, if you guys are like, I've had my eye on this boy/girl for a long time, I want to get their attention, just say yo. What do you think? Not gonna work? How about, how's it hanging? How's it going, you guys?
That would work.
That would work.
Oh, I just spit everywhere.
Okay, so
Just
these are all so
a little
stupid.
right there.
Yeah. So
You have like a lot of date ones.
I just put conversation starters. Okay, let's try this one.
Lettuce.
Are you used? Sorry, you read this one.
As
Okay.
soon as I-
Are you useful in a crisis? I'll answer first again.
Hey, you know what'd be fun is I should like. Do you think I'm useful in a crisis? And I'll say if you're useful in a crisis.
God, you guys, such a good idea. Okay, so
Do you want me to go first?
Sure.
Okay. I think Courtney's very useful in a crisis because she remains calm. Now, this is the thing. When I'm in a crisis, which is a lot, I feel like a lot. Like, I have a constant internal crisis, but when I'm actually scared, I come to her and I'm like, Courtney, I don't know what to do. Like, you're really good at staying calm. Because usually I'm a pretty level-headed person myself, and I think of all rational, I don't know. I'm just very logical when I'm, like, dealing with my own issues. But when I come to you, or, like, if we're in a situation, you're good at downplaying it. Like, making others not think, like, you're so affected by it, even if you are.
Thank you. I'm gonna start to cry.
Your turn.
So, I don't think Christiana is good in a crisis. Oh, the battery's dying.
Oh, shit.
Okay, so anyways, Christiana is good in a crisis because, like she just said, she really is logical when she's trying to make a decision. We're not jumping off bridges, we're not doing crazy stuff, we're very level-headed. She also has a lot of very, I'm not going to say useless facts, but she has a lot of random knowledge, which I feel like is very useful in a crisis sometimes, because if, let's say, somebody touches poison ivy, I don't know what to do.
Don't touch them.
The person...
Don't touch the
Yeah,
person who
see,
has
I would
poison
touch
ivy.
them. I would give them a hug. I would say, are you going to be okay? They don't know. We're both scared now. But you would just come into that situation. You could really assess it and make sure that we didn't do anything stupid.
I feel like the key is, because, like, I feel a lot of people are logical, but are you quick?
Oh.
That logic hits quick when I'm in a crisis.
Yep.
Because that's the thing, is I'm not necessarily smart, or like, oh my gosh, I'm always, like, you can't catch me off guard. It's just I'm a huge worrier, like, that's constantly going in my mind. So I've already ran through all possible, not all possible, but a lot of possible things that could go wrong. So when it does go wrong, I'm like, okay, like, I already know the next step.
Yeah, so basically we are a dream team.
Also, I'm very good with direction and navigation in general. So
And I am
wherever
not.
we are, I know where we are. Unless you knocked me out and...
Oh, I kind of like
Plug me
this
there.
question. But
Okay.
this is like we have to answer it personally, but I like the question, so we're going to do it. If you had an extra $100 to spend on yourself every week, what would you do? So obviously we're answering for ourselves. So for my $100, what I would do is I would really go in with the spa treatments. I would probably get a facial every other week, and then...
No, it has to be weekly. You have to stay to the rules. You have an extra $100 every week. What would you spend it on?
So I have to pick the same thing?
Mm-mm.
That's
But
what I
what's
meant.
one thing you would spend weekly on?
That's what
if you had $100 extra.
That's what I said. Like, every other week, I would get a facial. Like, a really nice facial.
Yeah, but what about last week? What would you have spent your $100
I'm not
on
done.
last week if you didn't get one?
I'm saying that now.
What?
Like, I would probably get a massage, and then I would do a pedicure. I don't know that I would do nails, unless I had, like, acrylic nails. I don't feel the need to go just to get my nails painted. But I would definitely do, like, pedicure and massage. So, really, I would just treat myself. Is that bad? Like, would you spend it on charity?
No, I'm trying to think of what I would spend $100 on every week. I would probably spend it on clothes, online shopping. I would just really start collecting some good pieces. If I knew that $100 extra every week was coming in, clothes, definitely. I think I would start off with jeans, getting myself a lot of good pairs of jeans, because I have a lot of shirts. And then I would go to shoes, because I love shoes, and then I would do shirts. And then accessories. Actually, accessories could be at any point because I love accessories. Next.
These are all stupid. These are self-reflective questions.
This one's a good one.
This one? Oh, urgent priority?
No, I'm literally going over it with my finger.
I don't have one. You could say yours.
I wouldn't call it my anthem, though, but like something, like you said one yesterday.
Oh, okay. Okay, go ahead and read it.
Okay, it says, what's your personal anthem or theme song?
Go ahead.
For me, I don't know if it's like a personal anthem, but one song that just, I guess it fits when I'm in a crisis again, like I've been talking about. Under Pressure by Queen and David Bowie. I don't know why, just that song, like if I need to really get it together in like 2 minutes, like she'll throw that song on. Or like if I'm really angry and she needs me to kind of not be angry anymore, she'll throw that song on.
It's helpful. I would say I have two. I wouldn't call them an anthem. I just really enjoy them. They don't come on the radio ever. And when they do come on, it's a nice freaking surprise. So the first one is Men at Work Down Under. And the second one I heard last night, and I would have to say that this is my second favorite. All Night Long
by Lionel Richie.
Lionel Richie. And if you don't know who that is, Sophia Richie and Nicole Richie's dad.
If you don't know who Lionel Richie is,
okay, so
I think that's a bigger issue than.
Yeah, I agree. So I think we should do this one. This one's not one that you would ever hear.
Yeah, I don't know how I would answer that though. What does that mean?
Okay, then let's skip it because now I'm thinking about it too. Would you rather have an extra $200 a day or an extra 2 hours a day?
$200.
Yeah, what is
Why
that all
would I
about?
want an extra 2 hours of sleep? No. I would want the $200. That was dumb. And if you say 2 hours, you're lying. I'm sorry,
like,
you're lying. $200 or 2 hours a day, no.
Like people
For the
would
rest of
be
your
all,
life, no.
oh, I could
You're
work.
lying.
I could work in that time. Unless
You're
you
lying.
have a job that's paying you $100 an hour, some people do, you're not making $200 an hour after taxes.
Well, and it's free money. You didn't have to work for it. Yeah, no. $200, I would pick that.
Okay. These are all like generic. So generic.
If you can be an animal, what would you be and why?
Okay, let's do this one. This one is generic, but I think it's
it's a good one.
interesting.
No, that's a good one.
Go ahead.
You want me to read it?
Yeah.
Okay, if you can invite a famous person over for dinner, who would it be?
What's your answer?
I have to read it and then give my answer right away.
That's what I was doing.
I would say Clint Eastwood. He would be very polite. He would bring something even if you told him not to. He has lots of stories. That man's done a lot. And he seems down to earth. So, and he doesn't seem like this is dark, but it doesn't seem like he'll be around much longer. So, Clint Eastwood.
Yeah, he's getting wrinkly, you guys. Sorry.
No, he is.
And
he might bring Scott.
Oh, shoot.
So, I might get, like...
I'm at that dinner
double
party.
guest.
I'm waiting to answer the door. This is tough, but it's Robert De Niro. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. That man just... He would bring such a happy aura into the room, I feel. Everyone would just be at peace. It would be such a nice environment.
I feel like everyone would be intimidated. I feel like it'd be kind of like you wouldn't know what to say. Like, it's Robert De Niro is one of those where you're like really starstruck and he would just be like you can't read him.
I don't know. If Robert De Niro said he liked my pre-made lasagna, I would lose my mind. I would go crazy.
Yeah, so what would you serve?
Lasagna.
Okay.
I would do like a very classic, like a lasagna, like a side salad. We do some like really good bread. Cause think about it, like if you don't like lasagna or something, like you're part of the 5.5%. Cause everyone would find something at that table. Now he is gluten-free, dairy-free. He's basically paleo. So we would have to do some modifications, but it would still be achievable.
I don't know, I think he would cheat for it.
He might.
It's lasagna.
It is. Yeah, gets everybody going. Love lasagna. That's a conversation starter in itself. Let's do this one. This one's also...
Okay. I haven't been a lot of places, so I can't, like, from my personal experience, I wouldn't be able to answer that question.
But just, like, what's a dream spot? Like, my dream spot, I've never been there.
Yeah, but you can't say that wouldn't apply, because if you haven't been there, you wouldn't know if you wouldn't want to live there.
Okay.
They don't even know what we're talking about, because we never even said the question.
Yeah, say what the question was.
If you could live anywhere, where would it be?
Okay, let's do these ones.
Laguna Niguel. That's my spot. Second, Balboa Island. Third, I don't know. I don't have that one yet. I don't have a third place winner.
Let's do this one. Self-assessment. Or we could do opposite assessment.
Okay.
Okay, so the question is, are you a good friend? Why/why not? I'm closing my computer on that one.
I'm answering again?
Well, we're answering for each other.
Right, so I'm going again first.
I can go.
You go, because I've gone like the last three.
Okay, so what makes Christiana a good friend? Spoiler alert, she's a good friend. What makes her a good friend? She is very reliable. That is a problem that a lot of people face with their friends. Christiana is very reliable. If she tells you she's going to be there, she will be there. She's very kind-hearted. She's very nice. Just to everyone. And she's very, like, social and outgoing. Which is nice. I think that's a nice quality you have. I would say you're unique. Not in a bad way. Like, a lot of people are all...
She's unique.
No, like, you're unique in a good way. Like, a lot of, like, you separate yourself from other people, I think. Just, like, through your interests, through things you do. You're also very strong-willed. So if you really believe in something, by somebody else being like, I think that's stupid, you're not going to be like, me too. You're going to you believe in it. Strong-willed. There's more, but I'm really on the spot.
Okay, I think what a good idea would be, So you just told me your reasons, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I should reflect on that after I give you your reasons.
Mm-hmm.
And then you reflect on what I said.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Courtney is a good friend. Because I'm all cricket. I feel like I've said this before, but you're very generous. You're very, she actually, makes me stressed out because she's so generous. I'm not that generous. You're like, wow, really like this lotion. The next day, guess what? You have the lotion because she ordered it and sent it to your front door. She's just like that, and she never expects to be paid back. Which, that's what I like. I've had friends where they get you things, but there's strings attached. There's never strings attached with, what you do. There's certain things, there's a lot of social situations that I don't want to do. She'll do it for me. I'm like, I don't want to pay for this. Will you take my card and go pay for it? And, she'll do it. No questions asked. Me, if you were to ask me to do that, I'd be like, why can't you do it? What? Are you disabled? I'm really not good when it comes to stuff like that. You're very... I feel like this is something that why we're good friends is we're both very spontaneous. So, if I'm like, Courtney, please, let's go to San Francisco today. She'd be like, okay, let's go. Let's carve out some time. Let's go. What time do you think we can make it back by? And you're very good with money.
My parents would disagree.
No, I think that you're very logical with money. I don't think that you don't pay for it. If you need to prioritize where your money's going, you do. Now, when it's just leisure stuff, maybe they might not agree. But,
right, that's a tough...
but that's tough for everyone. Your mom and dad can't say anything. They like to splurge on themselves, too. You know? If it's your money, it's your money. Who cares what you do with it? But she's good at managing it, calculating it all and everything, which is something I'm not very good at all. A lot of times I'll just be running around with 30 cents in my bank account. I don't know how I make it. I'm good at surviving. She's good at living comfortably, I think. Because, yeah, like I said, I'll have 30 cents in my bank account. Somehow I manage to not have issues, but I'd rather have more. You are good with money.
Thank you.
Should I reflect first? What did you say again, real quick?
I said you were strong-willed. I said that you were reliable. I said that you are...
Okay, this is one thing that she didn't mention that I would say I'm pretty good at as a friend. And that might sound narcissistic. But I hate feeling left out of things. I just hate it. I could cry over. If all my friends are going to go do something together and no one invited me, or if we're out with friends and they don't, they're totally ignoring me, I hate that. And it doesn't happen to me a lot. But I feel like I'm good at making everyone all the time feel included. I invite people. I, when they're there, I don't just shun them. I, talk to them the whole time. Strong-willed, I would say strong-willed with my values. Why did I say that? Values. So,
Alrighty, we're
yes.
back because of my camera died. So we're back.
Okay. So, when it comes to my values, which is I would describe your values as your core beliefs. I'm very, you can't really sway me when I believe in something that, example, I don't know, I'm very family-oriented. You can't really sway me to not be family-oriented. So, strong-willed, I would say, with my values, because with other things, you give me a good enough argument, I'm down. I'm not just rock, a stone. You can't
She'll
convince
still
me.
have conversations or debates about things. You're not oh, I believe in this, and if we have a debate, your own, you just won't do it.
I won't consider any other side. Reliable. Am I reliable?
Yeah. Is she gonna show up?
Are you gonna show up? Yeah, like, once I say, like, okay, I'm there, like, once I've decided I'm coming over to whatever event it is, I'm not someone to be late. Like, people who are late...
Me.
No, I wouldn't even say you're chronically late all the time. Like, when you're late, I'm, like, frustrated because I'm, like, tracking you the whole time. And I'm like, come on, I know you're just messing around Victoria Gardens running a bunch of errands before you come to my house. But I just hate being late. And that was something that was instilled in me when I was little. My mom doesn't like to be late. Brothers and sisters don't like to be late. So, I mean, because when it's one thing to be 5 or 10 minutes late, to be chronically late all the time, you're selfish. I'm sorry, you're just selfish. You're not considering anyone's time but your own, or plans or events. So, if you want me to be somewhere, I'll be there.
Yeah, I would say that kind of goes hand in hand with, like, you not letting people be left out. It's like, you're reliable in terms of, like, if somebody needs plans and they know you're going out, you'll tell people.
Oh my god, I hate that when you're, like, trying to go out with someone and they're like, yeah, you can come, and then you text them and they're like, they ghost you.
Yeah.
Like, don't throw it, like, you'll know if I don't want you to come over or hang out. You'll just know. And I think that's pretty much my personality. Like, you'll know if I don't like you, even though I might befriend you. It's weird because I'm, like, fake two-faced, but at the same time, like, I'm not very watery. Like, you won't not know what's going on.
Yeah.
So I think that wraps it up for good friendship talk. Let's see what's next. Who do you go out of your way to be nice to?
Done. I would say the only people I go out of my way to be nice to are, like, elderly people. Because I love the elderly. And those are the only people I go out of my way to be nice to.
It hurts a lot. Like, it might hurt a little if someone your age is like, F you, you're ugly. But, like, if an older person says it, I'm like, I really reflect on it. I'm like, wow, something needs to change. Something needs to change. I respect old people. I do and I don't, but I would say more I do.
Why don't you?
Well, when there's old people that are set in their ways and they just won't see it any other way, don't respect that. Because it doesn't matter how old you are to be open-minded. Come on.
Let's talk about this. This is stupid. Should kidneys...
No, because then we're going to get into Selena Gomez, and I can't with that right now. I can't. I saw another interview with her recently.
Selena Gomez drives us nuts.
Yeah, not fans. Oh, this is a good one. Go back. I feel like that's a really good one. Because that's super open-ended.
Okay, you read it.
How do you judge a person? You go first.
Okay, so first off, I judge them by what they're wearing. Then, I judge them by how they talk. Next, I judge them by how they did their hair. Next, I judge them by if they, I don't know, speak with a sense of confidence, I would say. If they don't. Thirdly, I judge whether or not I want them. Thirdly, I just said like 10 things. So, let's say...
I didn't catch it, so you're good.
Oh, okay. So next, I judge whether or not I would like them to be my friend. If I would like them to be my friend, I pursue this person and I say, we should hang out. Let's be friends. Da-da-da-da-da. If I decide by these steps, which it seems superficial, but I'm being honest. Then if I decide that I don't want to be friends with this person, maybe they don't understand my sense of humor, which comes out, I would say, relatively within the first couple minutes we meet. If I don't really enjoy their personality, things like that, like clothes, that sort of stuff, doesn't affect whether or not I want to be friends with them. I just judge kind of that being, being rude. And then if I don't want to be friends with them, I say, it was really nice to meet you.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay. How I judge a person. Well, I'm a very judgy person. But some weird things that really stand out to me at first when I don't know a person and I'm like trying to analyze what they're like, which I constantly do with just people. I look at their shoes. weird, but it doesn't, like, the brand doesn't matter to me. The condition doesn't matter to me. I'm just like, the shoes that someone's wearing says a lot about them, I feel. Like, are they unique? Are they wacky? Are they basic? Are they just Nikes? Like, what? Like, I look at that first, and then I scan on up, and then I look at their hands. Deal breakers for me are hands. Like, if you have nasty hands, which, look, my hands are probably disgusting
my hands
right
are
now. Like, I
nasty.
should not be talking, but
I picked out all my nail polish.
if you have gross hands, and what I mean by that is, like, long, dirty nails, especially if you're male, I can't. Like, even friendship-wise, like, if your hands are gross, and I've never, like, if I'm deciding, should I be friends with you? I don't know. It's, like, your hands. Like, just, like, the least you can do is just, like, kind of rip off the long pieces.
Yeah, there's definitely things you can do about that.
Lotion them up.
Even wash them very thoroughly. You could do a lot by purely
Just
washing
maintaining.
your hands thoroughly. Scrub under those nails.
So, I go to hands, you know, whatever. If they're just normal hands. It's just something that I observe. But then I judge a lot of people, too, on how many times they say like. Which I've probably
That's
contradicted
so
my
weird.
own.
That's so weird because we were watching the last clip and I was thinking I need to stop saying like so much because I'll be like, exactly. Point made.
It's hard. Once you realize it, it's hard to not say the word.
Yeah.
Because it's a filler word. So if someone's really just got a good grasp on vocabulary in general, I'm interested. I'm intrigued. I want to know. Now, if someone is just talking about themselves, like, I said it myself. Outfits. I judge outfits. Not too hardcore, though, because a lot of times I don't wear good outfits either, so not really. I don't have a lot of standards when it comes to that, but those are just kind of a couple first things that I judge people on.
Okay. I had a good one up here.
Every time I read one, she like gets out of it.
Sorry.
That is kind of fun.
Okay, so read it.
You read it. I read it.
If magic was real, what spell would you try to learn first? I don't know specific spells,
Me either.
but what spell I would want to learn first is the love potion spell. And, like, combo with the friendship spell. So anybody I wanted to be in love with me or anybody I wanted to be friends with, I just make them drink this special water, which also sounds like I'm roofing them, but I'm not. Make them drink this special water, and then we're friends. Or, who knows, maybe I got my new boo.
Okay, I think I would try to master the spell of teleportation first. That's just so, like, especially where we live on the top floor. Like, that's just, I'm at the bottom of the stairs. You're there. You're like, I want to be in my room. I want to be at home real quick. Skip traffic. Want to be here. I want to be at Courtney's house. Courtney wants to be at my house. Like, that's such a good spell to learn first.
How far does it range? How many miles?
I would say, like, 500.
500?
Yeah. Because there's a limit, but there's also a big limit. Like, you can't
Wow.
just go... Like, I could go to New Mexico right now. But I can't go to, like, China. Like, that's outrageous.
Yeah. Yeah.
500 miles is, I think, good. And anything past 500 miles, I think you're stretching the privilege.
Okay, let's read this one.
What character in a movie could have been great, but the actor they cast didn't fit the role? I'm trying to think.
Anything?
I got one. You
go ahead. No, go ahead. I can.
Okay. End of watch Anna Kendrick. Most Anna Kendrick movies could be great if she wasn't cast for these roles. I don't know why she keeps getting cast for these roles. Maybe Anna Kendrick will see this one day, but I'm sorry, Anna Kendrick. You're just not a great actress, and you're predictable, and I can't stand you.
You know what's an Anna Kendrick flick that I have seen recently that I didn't hate? It's called Voices, and I believe it came out in like 2012 with Ryan Reynolds, and Anna Kendrick was another main star in the movie. I didn't hate her. Usually she drives me nuts, but I thought she did well. You'll have to watch it and tell them what you think about it.
Well, I mean, like, I watch all the Pitch Perfect movies.
Yeah.
I still watch her movies. I'm just... Like, Into the Woods was not great. She shouldn't have played the role of Cinderella. Like, no. Sorry. She just doesn't fit. It's like, what do you want to be? You want to be, like, the girl, the average girl that's looked over? Or do you want to be the pretty girl that everyone wants? Like, it's just like, Anna Kendrick doesn't have range, and they try to make it seem like she does. And I don't know why she gets these... Because they're good roles. Other actresses could get these roles, and, like, it would be a great, great, great role for them. But she gets them, and I don't know why. And people think she's funny and think she's, like, crazy. And I'm like, she's not funny. She's kind of rude. She thinks she's hot shit. I just don't like Anna Kendrick. And you want to know something interesting? Boog's, like, principal for middle school or something was, like, her cousin. And they have, like, in her office, they have, like, a picture together and stuff. Like, they're pretty close. So,
really?
Yeah.
So... Hang on, let me answer this really quick. I'm filming a podcast. Let me call you back.
Okay, hurry.
Okay, bye.
You don't have to hurry. Just call me back.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
That was my mom. But I would say that I agree with Cara Delevingne. Any movie that you put her in is a nightmare. It's a joke. Like, as soon as you find out Cara Delevingne's gonna be in the movie, it automatically is a joke of a movie. Suicide Squad, perfect example. That movie, phenomenal. We got Will Smith, we have Margot Robbie, we have Jared Leto, we have all of these really great actors and actresses. Cara Delevingne does not fit. She just... Like, I wouldn't even say she needs to stick to modeling, because it's almost like Kristen Stewart. Kristen Stewart has, like, she's a decent actress. I mean, obviously, she got all those Twilight movies. Could they cast someone better? I'm sure of it.
She's amazing in Still Alice.
Was she?
Mm-hmm. Very good. Usually I'm not a huge Kristen Stewart fan, but very... What am I saying? I love Twilight.
Yeah,
but
I love them all, too.
No, she was really good in that movie. And she didn't seem, like, weird. Like, it didn't fit her. You know how some roles she's, like, you're, like... Kristen Stewart, she's too awkward for this.
She's like, I guess.
Yeah. No, she was good in Still Alice.
Okay. But, yeah, Cara Delevingne, like, they could have cast anyone else to be that witch creature lady, and they picked her. Like, I just don't understand where casting directors go. I want them. Like, it should be, the casting director should be fired, and then we won't have any more of these problems. So, I don't know who makes any of those movies. Who makes Twilight? I don't know. Inline Cinemas.
On Twilight.
Inline Cinemas? I know, but I don't know. I'm just saying, whatever big production company, you need to fire your casting director, because they're the one making the mistakes. No more Cara Delevingne, no more Anna Kendrick.
I'm trying to think of one Anna Kendrick movies that really outraged me that she was in the role. End of Watch was one huge one that I was like, this was a phenomenal movie, and just her reaction at the end of the movie just did not fit the situation, the plot of the story.
Let's just say she shouldn't have been on Jake Gyllenhaal's arm, because I should have.
Yeah. Other Anna Kendrick. Like, Pitch Perfect for Anna Kendrick, because it's like, there's a lot of annoying people in those movies.
Rebel Wilson. Remember when people used to think she was, like, funny?
She was funny, but then she just only got cast for, like... I feel bad for her, because they make her say, like, I'm so fat, I'm just the fat one. Like, I'm like, no, she's not writing the script. That kind of sucks.
Yeah, she died out, though.
She's stuck in this role now of just being, like, the fat... Like, she calls herself, like, the fat whale and, like...
Yeah, that's
fat friend.
Up. Yeah.
And I'm like, oh,
my mom and I were talking about that. They just make her tear herself apart on screen. It's sad. And that's how they sell those movies, though, is they sell them through her making fat jokes. Because otherwise no one would watch them if they didn't sell it that way. Which is
You know what kind of bothers me is like bigger actresses or actors, like Melissa McCarthy, like they're pressured into not losing weight.
Yeah.
And you know what? It's their choice if they want to or not. I'm not the one to judge there, but a lot, like some who want to lose it, like they're like, no, you'll lose everything because your stigma.
Skinny. No. Or like
Or
not
no, your
even
stigma
skin.
is being fat.
Yeah. But Melissa McCarthy, I liked it. I feel like she wouldn't like...
She lost a lot of weight.
Yeah, she did.
And it was like, I'm just saying, like, when she's not, before Melissa McCarthy was like the big name she is now, I'm sure she had to stay in that, like, typecast.
Yeah.
And that's how I feel Rebel Wilson is. She had a show that came out, like, when Mindy came out, and it, like, did not make it past one season.
Really?
Yeah, I don't even know if it made it past mid-season. And it was,
Yikes.
like, one of those where she, like, vlogs and talks about her life, and... Do you remember that?
No, but it sounds not very good.
Yeah.
Well, I think we should should wrap it up here, you guys.
Yeah, I think we will.
But we'll be back again. Gosh, I cannot speak. Back again with another video. Don't forget to follow us on our Instagram. Subscribe to our channel. Hey, all night long.
Yeah. You know what? And this is a shout out to my friends right now. You guys, hook up your YouTube accounts and subscribe, because I'm telling you right now, I don't only have 12 friends. A lot of you guys are following, watching, and liking stuff. You need to subscribe. And I'm going to be checking that list. So I'm coming after you if you're not subscribed, and I know you.
And let's have a little bit of fun. Comment down below what actress or actor you think did not deserve the role in a movie they played.
You know what? We pose these questions at the end every time. No one interacts because our watch time is 4 minutes. People get to 4 minutes and then they turn it off. So
Well,
comment whatever you want, but if it's something related, we'll be ecstatic.
Really excited like that. We got a comment about feminism, which we will be talking about.
Well, actually, you know what? Let's just upload that clip of me talking about it.
Yeah.
It's like a 3-minute clip. Very powerful stuff. So you did comment. I won't call your name out because I don't know if you're okay with that. But I did respond to it, and we will be posting it. So
You'll see it.
We
Don't
are
worry.
interacting back with you
Yeah,
guys.
please comment. We love it. We love the hate. We love the positivity. And
We haven't had too much hate yet.
We haven't had any hate.
So
hate us up.
No,
All right, love you
no.
guys. Thank you.
No.
Bye.